Howdy y'all, welcome to the Orlando Universal Traveler channel. My name is Dave. Today's episode is on Universal Orlando's Express Pass. I'm going to cover with you what Express Passes are, what they're not, the different types of Express Passes, where you can use those Express Passes, all that and more. Stay tuned, let's kick off that intro. Thank you so much for joining me here on this episode of Universal's Express Pass. Let's start off by what is Express Pass. So the Express Pass is an add-on to your theme park ticket, allowing you access to a special queue and avoiding the regular, what we call standby lines at most attractions. Now the Express Pass can significantly reduce your time waiting for the attraction, especially during those busy peak times of the year. Now, what Express Passes are not are front-of-the-line tickets. There may still be a slight wait, but it's typically a lot shorter than the regular queue. In addition to having that shorter wait time, the big benefit, there is no reservation needed for any of the attractions. Unlike Disney's Lightning Lane, you do not need to schedule ride times or use an app to schedule something. You simply walk up, present your pass, and that's it. I know, crazy, right? Now let's get into some more of the details. For how to purchase those Universal Express Passes can be bought online, at the park entrances, any of the Universal Orlando Resort Hotel vacation planning desks, or inside the parks at designated kiosks. As for price, Universal Orlando Resorts uses a dynamic pricing approach to their Express Passes, much like their park tickets. Again, based on peak season, off-season, numbers of Express Passes sold, the park attendance, all of those things factor in the price of Express Pass. So unfortunately, I won't be able to give you a set price on each of the different types of Express Passes simply because of that dynamic pricing. If you are going to be in the parks and want that Express Pass, be sure that especially during peak seasons such as summers, the holidays, during school breaks, you'll want to buy those Express Passes well in advance of visiting Universal. I will tell you that you will pay a premium in the parks for tickets if you wait, but not only that, Express Passes can sell out and you may miss out altogether. So be sure to buy those early. But if you'll stay to the very end, I'll tell you how you can even get your Express Passes included with your stay at Universal. So stay tuned to the very end. We'll cover that shortly. And taking a look at these Express Passes here at UniversalOrlando.com, we're going to click on Express Passes. The very first one you'll see is the Express Unlimited, the Express Standard, and then the newest Express Now. Let's get into the details. First up is the Express Unlimited, which means you can ride the rides as many times as you would like with that unlimited Express Pass. Now this only applies to Universal Studios Florida and Universal's Islands of Adventure. The next Express Pass is called Universal Express or Standard Pass, which is a single-use Express Pass. Now these are available for Universal Studios Florida, Islands of Adventure, Epic Universe, and Volcano Bay. The newest Express Pass, Universal Express Now, is only available while you are in the theme parks, and you must have downloaded the Universal Orlando app and have a profile set up. Express Now is based on an individual attraction offering, so you could receive an Express Pass for just Monsters Unchained or Velocicoaster, depending on which park you're in. Again, only available at Islands of Adventure, Universal Studios Florida, and Epic Universe. You'll have to have that app in order to make these purchases. On to Volcano Bay. There's a nuance to this one as well. There are two types of single-use Express Passes for Volcano Bay. First up is the standard Volcano Bay, where it's a single use here. The only rides that does not apply to are going to be the 3 slides plus the plunge. And then the Express Plus is the other version of the Express Pass. Again, all of these are single use per ride, but the Plus gets you Express for every attraction there at Volcano Bay. When you're ready to make that purchase of Express Pass online, you can do that through their app. You can pick a single park. It has the pricing where it starts here for you, so you can pick anywhere from Epic to Volcano Bay, things like that. You can also pick multiple parks as well as all 3 parks. Now for which attractions accept the Express Pass. I've had some different clips here for you. You can see the express lines for those. Not only do attractions have Express Pass, but also the shows or performances. So for Universal Studios Florida, all of the attractions there have an express line, as well as the performances and shows such as Animal Actors on Stage has an Express Pass, Born Stuntacular, and the horror makeup shows. All 3 of those do have Express Pass lines for you to enjoy. Over at Islands of Adventure, there are 3 attractions without an Express Pass queue. That's going to be the Raptor Encounter, Hagrid's Motorbike Adventure, as well as the Pteranodon Flyers. At Epic Universe, there's only 1 attraction that does not have Express Pass, and that is the Dragon Racers Rally. However, all of the other attractions and the live performance shows do have the Express Pass available for you. Thank you so much for sticking around. Let me talk about that way to get your Express Passes included with your Universal Orlando Resort stay, and that is by staying at the Signature Collection resorts. And those 3 are the Loews Portofino Bay Hotel, the Hard Rock Hotel, the Loews Royal Pacific Resort. Each of those, with your stay, you receive the complimentary unlimited Express Passes, which are good for the Universal Studios Florida as well as Islands of Adventure. The unlimited Express Passes you receive with your room are good for the day that you check in and the day you check out. Of course, you do have to have Islands of Adventure or Studios Park tickets to enjoy this perk. When booking your stay, be sure to include the number of guests that are staying in that hotel room, because that does cause a small uptick in charges for those additional Express Passes, because that rate is based on a 2-person stay. That's going to wrap up our time here on the Orlando Universal Traveler channel. Thank you so much for joining me on this episode. Please be sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, smash that notification bell so you don't miss out on any upcoming episodes we have here on this channel. Also, check us out on Facebook. Look at one of these other videos as well. And we'll catch you next time.